The promise of AI is not just doing things better, it's doing better things. That's a quote from Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google. The idea was artificial intelligence is going to eliminate all the repetitive, boring tasks from our lives so that we have time for more fun, more creativity, more relaxation. But for most of us, it hasn't quite landed that way. We're still working the same number of hours, still feeling behind. Sure, ChatGPT can write professionally sounding emails for us now, but how do I actually use that to make my life better? Hi, I'm Alan. I'm a fintech engineer from Silicon Valley, and I use AI on a daily basis. And today, I'm here to share 6 ways AI actually helped me get my life together. Starting with 1, AI helped me get my energy back. According to a study from Columbia University, the average number of decisions a person makes a day is 70. And the quality of those decisions tends to get worse over time. This is what researchers call decision fatigue. And it's real. Even simple choices like what to eat for dinner starts to get much harder when your brain's already spent. And that's exactly the kind of trap I always fall into. It's 6 p.m. and I'm starving, but somehow I end up doom scrolling on Google Maps for an hour, comparing reviews, second guessing my gut feeling, and just feeling more drained by the minute because I'm hungry. Now, I just ask AI something like, I want to eat in North Hollywood tonight. I like Asian food. Nothing too fancy. Give me 2 choices and a strong opinion on which one I should pick. That single prompt usually takes me from an hour of research to a 1-minute decision. Is it the best possible decision? No, it's probably not. But for something like what to eat for dinner in North Hollywood, it's probably on par with a decision I would make myself after an hour of research. The point is, decision fatigue is real. And when you find yourself struggling in these moments, let AI take over, save some time, and just move on. Number 2, use AI to schedule your time. One of the most important but often invisible decisions we make every day is how we spend our time. This is particularly true for small time-sensitive tasks like returning an Amazon package, picking up the groceries, or taking out the trash. I usually have these written down on a to-do list. None of them are super difficult or even time-consuming. But when there's enough of them, they tend to sneak up and suddenly overwhelm you. The problem is, a to-do list isn't enough. What doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. You can either schedule tasks in your head, or you can explicitly add them to a calendar. And that's where AI comes in handy. You can simply copy and paste all the items from your to-do list this week into an AI prompt and say, incorporate these items and create scheduled time blocks for next week. Keep in mind, I eat 2 meals a day, walk my dog 3 times a day, work out at least twice a week, and try to be in bed by 9 p.m. What comes back is not going to be perfect, but it's going to give you some momentum. I roll out of bed on a Monday morning at 6:45 a.m. I take a look at my schedule and it says it's time to walk my dog and return my Amazon package afterwards. As long as I respect the schedule, everything on my to-do list is going to get done this week. The best part is this schedule takes you less than a minute to create. If there's anything AI is good at, it's fast. And you can rerun this schedule generator every Sunday evening. You can give it some new to-do list items for the week, and you can even make it smarter by giving it tips like never schedule Amazon returns for 8 a.m. in the morning to avoid rush hour traffic. Number 3, when you review your weekly schedule, you'll quickly recognize your habits. The central message behind James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, is that small habits can drive lasting changes. But not all habits are made equal. Some habits should grow and change as you grow and change. I'm going to use an analogy with my dog. My dog's name is Toshi. She is a habit. We train almost every single day. But some days I'd wake up and think, what should we work on today? Should we revisit something you've already learned, or should we learn something new? And how often and how long should we do it for? So once again, I gave AI a prompt. These are the commands she already knows, and these are the commands that we're currently working on. Now build a 2-week training plan using the principle of spaced repetition and keep it under 20 minutes a day. The plan, it immediately came back with this simple structured system. Each day was bite-sized and different enough so that it feels fresh every day, and the difficulty escalates. Like day 1, heal and recall in a low distraction area. And day 3, heal with turns and recall from distance. I pinned this on my tag board right beside the weekly schedule it generated for me, so that when it's time for me to train my dog, I don't have to think about it. I just refer to which day it is and execute the plan. Now, if you don't have a dog, you are the dog. You need a training system too, whether it's for fitness, personal finance, or learning a new skill. AI can help you create that system and upgrade it as you grow. Number 4, use AI to save money. Even if AI can help you plan out the perfect week, financial anxiety has a way of cutting through all of that. At the end of the day, we still have to pay our rent on time. So here's a small and powerful way AI can help you make your money feel more predictable. Start by exporting your bank or credit card statements or any kind of digital record of you spending money. And then copy and paste all that into a prompt, or just upload the files if ChatGPT supports that. And then at the very end, add a request. Can you sort all of this into spending categories and summarize what I spend the most on? It's not a financial transformation, but it provides a moment of clarity. Once you've digested the breakdown, you can go a layer deeper. Ask the AI to create a realistic budget that doesn't leave me in debt. You can also ask for suggestions on small cutbacks that doesn't make your life miserable. Or if you're in a stable spot, you can even ask AI to explore beginner-friendly investment strategies and tailor it to your risk level and time horizon. This is not financial advice, and this won't replace a human financial advisor, but it gives you some starting knowledge to work with. If you do end up working with a financial advisor in the future, you can even relay some of this information because they're probably going to ask you these questions anyway. Life is pretty difficult in this high-cost environment, but if AI can help us get even a little bit of clarity, the emotional relief that comes from that goes a long way. Number 5, use AI to make some more money. Because let's not forget that money is always a two-way street, but earning more is often where long-term change happens. Now, if you simply ask AI, how do I make more money? It's not going to be very useful. It's going to give you the most generic and irrelevant advice. For AI to help you effectively for making more money, you have to be very specific with your situation. For example, I would tell AI, the fastest way for me to make more money is to get a promotion to a staff engineer. And then I would get even more specific. I would copy and paste the criteria for becoming a staff engineer. The internet is full of advice on that. And then I would give the AI a high-level description of all the projects I've worked on over the past few years, all the people I've worked with, the impact I've had on the business. And finally, I would end my prompt with, based on all this information I just gave you, can you create a tailored 3-month improvement plan for me to get my promotion? Everyone has a different situation. Maybe for some of us, we're actually stuck in a dead-end job with no opportunity for promotion. And AI can help you get out of that too by finding you a new job. You give AI information like what industry you're in, how many years of experience you have. It can very easily craft a resume and portfolio for you that speaks directly to the roles that you want. It can even translate your experience into the type of language that recruiters look for. It can make your cover letters feel more personal, tailored to specific employers. And the best part is, it can identify your skill gaps and suggest ways on how to fill them. It creates a roadmap for you to follow. Before AI existed, this is the kind of roadmap you have to create yourself or work with a career coach to create. But AI can just do it instantly. It is a career coach, an editor, and a hype team all rolled into one. Now, can you trust AI that it's giving you the best information? There's a popular saying amongst Bitcoiners, and that is, trust but verify. If you try out the roadmap and it doesn't seem to be working for you, then you can trust it less or ask it to regenerate a new roadmap. If there's one thing that AI is good at, it is how fast it can change its suggestions. So how do I put all of this together to make my life better? Well, this is the future. So far, everything I've talked about is about asking AI for help. The future is way bigger than that. Imagine AI is not just creating your schedule, but also syncing with it and executing on it. It automatically moves your schedule around based on your energy level, your habits, and your changing priorities. Imagine that it gives you a nudge when it's time to leave your house. An autonomous vehicle pulls up to take you wherever you need to go, queuing up your workout playlist when it's time to hit the gym, all without you having to plan anything. You simply tell AI what your intention is, and it does all that. This is life engineering at its finest. Right now, we're in the Stone Age. Everything I just talked about, these are stone tools. But what's coming next? Now, that's fire. For now, AI is only as helpful as what you make of it. We need to try stuff out, see what fits, and share what works. If you found a useful way of using AI to get your life together, I would love to hear it in the comments because we're all figuring this out together. That's it for today. I'll see you next time.